that's all the things, but we're going to go a little more in depth than that, though.
All right,
so
that's
I guess,
fine.
well, because director and writer, so I guess I have to ask, where does the story come from? Does it come from a history, a past, an event? Like, where does it come from?
Yeah, it has
for
a
you?
personal core, which is about the movie. Do you know what the movie's about?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so it's about a marriage.
Fertility, yeah.
It's about a husband and wife who are in the throes of assisted reproduction and adoption. They're trying to have a baby, and it's not happening the old-fashioned way. And so in my life, that occurred. This is not a strict autobiography by any means, but I was very interested in writing about marriage, and I thought this was a very interesting prism through which to look at a marriage. And a very good friend of mine, when I was in the throes of that process, said to me, you should write about this. And I said, there's no way in hell I am going to write about this. And then I kind of emerged from something, and I started looking around, and I discovered that a lot of my friends were going through it. They were all like early 40s, and they had, and not necessarily even that age, but it was happening around me in a kind of, mini epidemic way, and I thought that there was something very interesting about it. And I was interested in the idea of the kind of biological tyranny of being a woman, that you have to do things at a certain time or else, and what that does to you, what that does to your career, what that does to your, and that plays a big part in the story in the movie.
So I have to ask, as a writer and a movie fan, we're here at Sundance, what is your favorite movie quote? Like something you say a lot, or maybe one that just stuck with you through the years?
A movie from a movie?
From a movie, a quote.
From
a quote from a movie.
Oh, shit. Okay, now my brain is really addled, and this is not fair. Okay, let me think of something. Well, there's like the classic All About Eve, it's going to be a bumpy night, Betty Davis. I used to love the line from, and I don't have it right, and I'm going to fail, in the Klaus von Bülow movie, Jeremy Irons. He says, Sonny got what Sonny wanted, or Sonny loved Christmas, something like that. My brother and I used to run around and say that all the time. I'm sure there's like 20 more, but I can't think of them.